Hi everyone, I'm Sally Wang, MIT Sloan class of 2021, and currently a volunteer at the MIT CNC communication team. Today, we're very glad to have Neerja with us, the incoming president of the club, to tell us more about her plan for the club. Okay, so Neerja, very good to have you today. So the first question for you is just, can you tell us more about yourself? When did you graduate from MIT? What did you study there?
Sure. So I was originally a class of 2016. I came in thinking I'd be a chemist, and I ended up graduating with an electrical engineering and theater arts degree. So it kind of goes to show that you don't know what's going to happen when you enter a place like MIT. I stayed on for an MEng. So I graduated undergrad 2017, stayed on for an MEng in electrical engineering computer science till 2018. And then I worked in industry before completing my PhD at Berkeley, where I just graduated.
That's awesome. So, looking back at your experience at MIT, what clubs were you part of? What activities were very exciting and good memories for you?
Sure. So I was involved with the women's ultimate frisbee team all 5 years. So I played competitively, and that was very fun. I was also really involved with the theater student group, so both on stage and behind the scenes. And then I got into directing. And then lastly, I started the electrical engineering undergrad club called Voltage. So that was just kind of a way for students in EE to get together and find resources to help each other.
Awesome. So, your passion for building community already started early
Yeah.
on. Okay, so now, can you tell about what you're doing now as a profession and what is your plan for the next few years for yourself?
Sure. So I just finished my PhD at UC Berkeley in electrical engineering computer science, where I studied the co-design of optics and algorithms to create new kinds of imaging systems like cameras, microscopes, telescopes. And I'm actually working at a local startup that's doing exactly that. So it's kind of great. I get to continue my passion of interest in a full-time job. And we're targeting the smartphone industry as our first product.
That's very exciting, and congratulations on graduating
Thank you.
PhD. Yeah, and that's very exciting. So I guess because Neerja is our incoming president, I bet you have a lot of question about Neerja and her experience at the club so far. So the first question for you is, what motivated you to start with volunteering at MITCNC and participating?
So I was recruited by an existing club volunteer, and the idea was that we would put on arts events together. So I'm really passionate about the arts. I like bringing people together around the arts as a way to support them, especially, and this was right after COVID when I felt like we could really support the arts community in the Bay Area by
Right,
attending more events and shows.
for sure.
My first few events were kind of small, like we went to a play about technology, we went to the Exploratorium, we did a whiskey tasting, and there was just a lot of interest. People really appreciated that somebody was organizing events where people could gather around the topic that they cared about.
For sure. That sounds like events that I would sign up for too.
Yeah. And then I guess what keeps motivating me to volunteer is that I just like the feeling of bringing alums together.
For sure.
It's nice to just meet somebody else, and you may not have gone to school with them, you don't know anything about them, but I feel like there's kind of a shared connection where you can really bond with other alums, and so I like feeling that at the events.
100%. I'm on the same page. I guess uh, zooming out a little bit. So, what role in the past few years have you been playing in the club since you're starting with the art track?
Yeah, I started off organizing arts events, and then I was encouraged to sign up for this VP of Core Events role, which was a new role that was created last year. And in that role, I helped organize the annual meeting, the Spotlight Gala, basically like larger marquee events that cater to most of our membership. And we have a few events throughout the year that are for the majority of our club.
Yes. The Spotlight Gala was a huge success. So, really glad to see it.
Yeah, I'm glad you could come. It was
Yes,
so
I
fun.
love it. I love it. And I guess in addition to that gala event, can you share what are the other, very fun memories you have,
Well,
activities you have participated?
I guess at Spotlight, I really liked that moment when we had that string quartet on stage
Oh,
playing
yes.
like the Taylor Swift medley. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
this
that was
moment is
iconic.
great. I'm so
Yeah.
glad this happened.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
great.
So I'd say, yeah, peak arts moment, and then just had a lot of fun reconnecting with people at other events.
Yeah, 100%. And seeing people happy because of you and connecting because of you is very fulfilling. Yes. And I guess along the same line, how do you think, being part of the club has impacted you, or what have you learned?
Well,
from the experience?
I will say it's impacted me because I made new friends like Sally.
Yay!
We just got to know each other and like had a good chat and like are getting
Yes,
to know each other better.
for
So I
sure.
would say it's
Mhm.
impacted me from like having this new avenue of growing my social circle, my
Mhm.
network, and creating a new sense of community by reconnecting with alums.
Totally. And now you're stepping into this new role. You have
Mhm.
more energy and platform to do that. So can you share us a little bit more of your plan for the club now as a president? What is going to be your plan and ambition for the club in the next few years?
Sure. So maybe I'll baseline with kind of where the club is at right now.
Mhm.
We have, about 16,000 alums in the Bay Area that we cater to. We have 3,000 dues-paying members. We have over 100 events a year, and so the MIT Club of Northern California is one of the most active clubs in the U.S. and across the
Totally.
world.
Mhm.
So we are starting off in this really great position, and that's all because of the past volunteers and the past alums that have made that happen. So I'm really stepping into a role based on the shoulders of giants. And then what the directions that I think we can go from here are threefold. So one, being a young alum myself, I would love to bring other young alums into the club. And to do that, we want to have specific programming catered towards young alum. So this could be professional events, this could be social events, this could be mentoring opportunities from existing and more experienced alums in the Bay Area.
Love that.
The second would be creating a more streamlined platform for volunteers to engage with the club. We get a lot of interest of volunteers who want to help out with the MITCNC, but usually they're not sure how they can help. So we're thinking about creating more like formula sheets and playbooks to be able to engage them more quickly and opening up our monthly club meetings so that way anybody can participate. And then the third direction I want us to move in is kind of giving back to this community that we're part of, which is the Bay Area. And that could look like more impact or community service focused events. And so we have some volunteers who are excited to put those on.
Those are all very, very exciting initiatives.
Thanks.
And I think as a young alum myself, I
Mhm.
can see a lot of value being able to, be more connected and like have more guidance during this stage of life.
Yeah, like when you moved to the Bay, I think it would have helped
Exactly.
if the club could have been kind of your home for the
Yes.
support and
Yes.
network you needed.
Exactly. In the past year, it has been.
Mhm.
And I just think it would be great for more people to have that benefit as
Right.
well. Yeah, and looking forward, I guess in the near past, next few months,
Mhm.
Are there activities or events that you want to
Yeah.
introduce and kind of flag?
Well, we're about to have our annual meeting. That's going to be in September, and we'll be posting that very soon. I encourage everybody to attend. It's going to be a pretty special location. It's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely check that out. And then we have a welcome reception usually for new alums to the area.
Perfect.
So that will also be in the September-October timeframe. So if you know anybody who's just moved to the Bay, please invite them there. And then we have dozens of events across professional, social, community service, kind of any interest area, you name it. And if you're interested in organizing events, please reach out. You can contact us on the website.
Absolutely. And stay tuned for all the exciting events coming up.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Neerja, for being here today and sharing with us her ideas and her experience with the club so far.
And thank you for being part of MITCNC.
Yeah,
And hope to see you guys soon.
See you soon.